Grace is gonna kill me. She's
Like you're
she's
ending it
screaming.
right at the beginning.
Yeah. Hi guys. So for those of you who are joining us, welcome back to ImagiNotes. We are so happy to see you live
Yep.
again. Yeah. And yeah. So yeah, today was a super rainy day, wasn't it?
Yeah. All
Super,
day.
super rainy.
Almost all day. Yeah.
Almost all day. Yeah. Well, anyhow, back to ImagiNotes. Last week we worked on the chemical ions list, but and one of the reasons is that I know that for some of you, your teachers make you memorize the ions list. So, but what we do know is that memorizing it's a lot of
A
effort.
lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Hi, Vaughn. It's a lot of
Hello.
work with diminishing returns because there's such a thing as the curve of forgetting, where after 1 week or something like that, you tend to only remember like 20% of what you've read or memorized or anything like that. So, yeah, so memorizing is kind of passive, even though you're like trying to cram everything into your brain. So, there's no guarantee that it will stay in there. So, that's where ImagiNotes comes in. Hi, I'm Erica, and this is Joe, and we are
Yep.
teachers who hated studying because it never ever worked for us. Yeah, it
Mm.
super never worked for us. So that's why we came up with ImagiNotes. Basically, it's a note-taking method that
Mhm.
turns all your academic stuff, all your science facts into something brain-friendly so that your study sessions would be a lot more enjoyable. That's how I used to study, so that because like it is pretty boring and tedious, but if you turn it into like a fun note like this, you definitely remember it, and it makes it easy to just want to open your textbook because you just see
Yep.
pictures rather than
Words. Information overloaded.
words. So many words that you
So many
have.
words that doesn't make sense at all.
Ugh. That you have to remember. So not a good thing. Not a good thing. Yes. So if you want to be inspired by more ImagiNotes ideas, Joe, what should
Yep.
they do?
Subscribe to our channel, like our video, or you can send in your requests as well. Then we will see what we can do with whatever that you are struggling with. Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So as with every ImagiNote session, you are always welcome to grab a pen. I was gonna say
Colorful pens.
grab a paper and a piece of pen. So I was gonna say that. Grab a pen and a piece of paper and a piece
Or
of
a book with you.
paper. Yeah, and where you can, uh, draw along with us. Yeah, in your own style. All right, because sometimes
Mm-hmm.
the way we like to remember things might be totally different from yours. Yeah, so we don't judge. Yeah, and I think it should just be fun because studying just isn't at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Hajo. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were once students, guys. We were so glad. But then when we started making education games, we had to study. Hence, study with us
Yes.
at ImagiNotes.
Ironically.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. So here we go. So basically, last week we covered the chemical ions list. We were trying to do the positive ones because I
Yes.
think at Do You Must, Do You Must, and PTS schools, uh, many of you guys were taking your final exams. So
Mm-hmm.
we're not. So we thought let's start with the happy thing. So let me just show you chemical ion list. So it's a very complex list. Just gonna open this. So it's a really complex list. Yeah. So many things to remember. Both the chemical symbol, right?
Symbols.
Yeah, what it is, whether it's copper two. Oh yeah, now I remember why we did the arc thing, Joe. So we remember it's two, and then
Yeah. Those
yeah, and
two.
then the charges. Yeah, so these are the things that like there's four things. Name, the formula, the charges, which group they're in. So imagine trying to memorize this. I can't imagine sitting there. Okay, what are the plus one ions? It's what potassium, copper, silver, and then when you get to the plus two part, it's like iron two.
Magnesium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is so memorizing is a lot of hard work. I'm not a fan of hard work
Mm-hmm.
with very little returns. I'm a fan of like putting in the work but getting amplified returns. All right. So, and you guys when you guys are sitting for IGCSEs, you don't have much time. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
as much time as you think you do. So what and then on top of that, you also want to be playing and having fun and enjoying your high school life with your friends because it's your last 2 years of being in high school, right?
Yeah.
And there are all these great games, these animes, K dramas, TikToks, to watch. So yeah, it's not a great thing. Yeah. So there we go. So we chose to. So when I teach this with our students in our school, because some of them come to me for help for this, because they just can't remember it. Then I came up with this system where we're gonna do levels of like, how fun it is or how not fun it is. Like, so +3 is like super joyful, and then -3 is like depressed. So we're gonna think of situations where we can group all these elements together. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is it.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to stop screen sharing. Ta-da! We're back. Haha. Okay, so last week we did +1, which was glad. All right, it was about Kevin. All right,
Yep.
and how he was glad because his precious cup did not get stolen. Okay,
With yeah.
summarizing very quickly because it's 8:07 and we always try to keep our sessions to half an hour. So as you guys
Mm-hmm.
see, it sort of runs a little bit over time. Like last week, we ran about 8 minutes over time, or almost 10 minutes because we had a bit of a technical issue as
Technical
well.
issues. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Then +2, we had happy. So we had the ark belonging to the monkey god, and
Mm-hmm.
basically all these couples who are working on their relationship or celebrating their marriage. They're going on this like couples cruise. Yeah. So run by the monkey god, and you have some
Yeah.
animals that like the cat is very independent. So he's like,
And there's
hey,
a
bye,
baker in there, right?
yeah. So the platypus baker, which is one of
Yeah.
them. So the cruise comes complete with
Yes.
delicious patisseries.
Pastries.
Hi, Grace. Yay, Grace joined us.
Hello.
Woohoo. Yes. For everyone, Grace is my sister, but you might mistaken her for my twin or my clone. All our students do, and they get us mixed up. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't show you her because she lives separately from me, so I can't show you my twin. Okay, so here we go. All right, so for those of you out there, yeah, please who are watching right now, don't be shy. Say hi. This is a judgment-free zone, and if you interact with us, you will get a lot more out of this as well. All right, I can promise
Yeah.
you that. All right, so we're gonna go to the last one, +3, which is
Yeah.
joyful, right?
+3.
All right, you know what? Since it's a happy time, all right, and super joyful, I am going to go +3. I'm gonna whip up my brand new fancy like orange pen. Yeah, yeah, I realized my handwriting is terrible with the brush pen, so that's why I end up getting this. Yeah, because I felt it might actually look better, and it is. Haha. Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
tell me what we got. All right. So for the list in +3, we have
Iron 3.
okay, iron
We have
3,
iron 3, aluminium, and chromium.
chromium 3. Okay.
Chromium,
So,
chromium. Yeah.
I should actually add that the other thing that you have to remember is also whether it's 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like which one is and which one isn't. So that's why we did the arc story, because those animals that come in pairs, they're the nickel
Always with
2
the
or
2.
lead 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just bring this back. So yeah, it actually represents, manganese 2, which is there. Yeah, copper. So copper 2, and then tin. Is this tin? Yes, tin 2, and iron 2. So yeah, hope this helps. So we always try to come up with that. All right, let's go. So what we have to work with is Fe,
3.
Al, and Cr.
CR.
Okay, so these two are the ones with 3, right? In it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3, like this. Okay, so it's these two. Quick.
Hi, hi.
Okay, so guys, sometimes this can be a little bit slow because we're trying to come up with a note on the spot. So Joe and I don't cheat. What you see here is what you get.
It's yeah, it's happening right now.
Yeah, sometimes we may have some idea because when we're looking at, oh, which topic are we going to do next, we look at it, we glance at it, oh yeah, we may have an idea immediately. Sometimes no. Okay, so
Mm.
yeah, disclaimer. Okay, let's see. So ferrum 3, copper 3. So we have Al. Okay, let's have L.
L.
Yep. L with a mustache.
Oh, cool.
Let's see.
More
So what does L have? What is L doing? What is L doing that he's so super joyful? Actually, he doesn't look joyful at the moment. Let me change that. La 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 la. And then wee. How do you make a smiley mustache? Okay, I'm just gonna go right across like this. Big smile. He's got a hat here, maybe a little mustache here. Oh my god, he looks like he's got giant nostrils. Okay, so yeah, guys, for ImagiNotes, it doesn't have to be pretty as long as it's functional. Okay, I'm gonna do
yeah.
this here. He's jumping for joy. Now, why is he jumping for joy? He ah he was fed.
Well fed.
I'm gonna put here. Fed the most delicious. He was fed. Yeah, okay. He was fed 3 times. Okay, with 3 beautifully flaky. Okay, I'm not sure this is coming out the way I want it to, but there we go. Okay, can you guys guess what this is? Type in the chat if you can guess what this is. Can you guys see it?
Right.
It looks a bit wrong, but oh well. Okay. Yeah, feel free to guess in the chat what this is. And let us know where you're from as well. Al is
Yeah.
eating clouds of cotton candy, sugar jar. Yes, close. It is something sweet. It is the flakiest, most buttery croissants because I don't do
Croissants.
yeah, so croissants. So CRO, is it with an I? Croissants? I think so.
Yeah, croissant.
SSANTS. So 3 croissants. I shall move that. CR. So we tend to underline this. Underline this. Okay. So yeah, if we really want, we can also go 1 arrow for each. And if we really wanted to, we could also draw.
Teacher Charles say lava.
Hi, Teacher Charles. I've got prawns as well. Yvonne.
Oh, prawns.
Sugar lava. Mm. I
Ooh.
bet that's really tasty, Teacher Charles. What do you feed your kids? What do you feed your students?
Bugs and insects.
Yes, it does. But we were looking for something that started with CR. That's why I ended up with croissants. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. So this is L. All right. Now, if you want to make it really fun, we can make it really exaggerated. Where this is L. You can see his mustache, and he's like ah, and then his happiness is like his happiness level is +3. Ding. Like in games, right?
Mm.
Happiness +3.
Like
So
when
it's
you gain
joy.
a coin or something, right? Like
Yeah,
X.
yeah. Kind of like that. Yeah. Ta-da! So pretty much done. You can even draw him here with like a, like men wear the bib, and then you can draw him holding like a fork and a knife.
It all depends on your imagination, like really.
Yeah. So instead of this, you could probably do it like that, and then you can do his tongue. Oops! Oh my god, that's a really deformed tongue. And here, ta-da! L. See? Yes, I know lava is a nutritious form of protein. It is cool. All right, so cool. All right, this is where we're at. Okay, so we're done with the cat ions. Cat ions, meow meow. Okay, sorry, not that kind. But there we go. All right, next is, and I'm gonna use the Imagine notebook so I don't have to like worry about where all my notes are. Okay, this is.
Did I
Okay.
lose you just now? I think I lost you for like a minute or so.
Did you lose me, Joe? Well, if you followed the map to my heart, you would have found me again.
I'm back. I'm back.
Well, Teacher Charles says that lava is full of protein. Yes, and Teacher Charles, you teach bio, right? Yeah. You guys need, if you guys are taught by Teacher Charles, you're really lucky if you guys. Teacher Grace teaches econs, so whenever I have econs questions, I go to her.
Mm.
Okay, what's the next one? We have. Okay, we're going to the negative one. Negative one. Negative one was.
-1, we have like a total of 10 of them.
Okay, so glum. Okay, so we're going into the anions. So -1, it's glum. Something like that, right? Okay, and we have. Okay, negative. Okay, so this one we have. Oh gosh.
We have fluoride, chloride, bromide, iodide, hydroxide, nitrate, nitrite.
I'm going to share the tab so everyone can see what we're facing. Okay, so here, here we have, yeah, we have the fluoride, chloride, bromide, iodide, hydroxide. So all the ides, and then nitrate, nitrite. Oh no, okay, bicarbonate ion.
Bicarbonate.
You see why this list is so difficult to memorize? On like if you
Yeah.
just memorized it on your own, you might forget. You might remember nitrate but forget nitrite, or you might remember them
Mm-hmm.
both depending if you see the pattern. But then yeah, you might definitely miss one. How many of this is so? It's hydroxide, nitrate, nitrite, bicarbonate, permanganate. Oh no,
Hydride.
permanganate,
Hydride, yeah.
hydride.
Permanganate. Mm.
Yes, hydride. Okay, teacher Charles
Hydride.
teaches history, and he's got
Oh,
epic history lessons. Okay, so, yeah, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
10, 10, 10. We have
Teacher
10 of them.
Grace. Teacher Grace is like, she likes to see us struggle. Yeah, and those of
Good luck
yeah,
with that, she say.
I think it's karma, Joe. Because remember, we used to like to watch our teachers struggle as well. I was certainly one of them. I'll be like, the teacher knows how hard we have to work to memorize this stuff. Okay, all right, centered. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna write it here so we can see. So we have. Okay, I'm gonna write a list here. F, C, L, B, R,
I,
I, O,
O,
H.
H.
Oh my god, N. Oh no, N, O. Oh no, NO3. Oh dear. Okay. NO2.
2. HCO3.
HCO3. All right, guys, we're gonna need all the brain power we can get here. Okay. So how?
MNO4.
So for those, so how we try to do this is we try to, and this is hate, right? Just hate, right?
Mm.
Okay. All right. So what I would do is I'll probably bring. Okay, it might not be chemically correct, but for remembering, because up to this point, they're all pretty much negative, and then it gets ultra fancy down here.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is the fancy ones. Yeah, so let's just group them like that. Yeah, so guys, we're gonna need all the brain power we can get from you guys. Oh yeah, we feel you, Grace. We all did. It's terrible. Okay, so who do we have? Let's start with Brian. Brian, Br stands for bromine, right? Okay, so bromide.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brian.
so all these are the so all these are all the ites.
Go for a ride.
Let's call him Bride. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, what is Brian doing though? Brian,
Brian.
can we call him Brian O? So we have Brian.
Brother O.
Okay, brother. Oh, okay, there we go. So we've got okay, so we have a monk now. So I'm gonna draw a bald guy, very holy. Okay, now then Yvonne, don't kill me. This is my version of a monk robe, I guess. Oh dear, the hands look so disjointed. Aha. Okay, so we
Fine,
have
you're doing great.
brother.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right. So brother O, and what is
Face.
he doing?
Says no, 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 no.
Okay, so
Say
he
no
says
for 3 times and another
no,
no for 2 times.
no, 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 no. Okay, what's he saying no to? He's saying no to um. He's saying no to. Thinking it should be something unholy. Why are we teaching kids, Joe?
Mm. Remembering instead of memorizing.
Memories of memorizing. He says no to. Okay, okay. What can we do for HCO?
HCO.
Yeah, it's definitely not a dry, right? Yeah, the no, no, no. This is actually really, really, really like genius. Okay, so brother O, he is saying no to um okay, okay, so it's something uh okay, that's to do with religion. Somehow MnO4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Permanganate. It sounds like
How about mango?
mango, right? He's saying no to because manganate sounds like magnate or something,
Oh,
like
magnet.
someone corporate, unholy pineapple on pizza. Yeah, that's true. But I like pineapple on pizza. That's holy to me. The Italians will find me unholy. Okay, so brother O. Okay, I know now. Brother O. He is from Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. How do we? Thanks, teacher Charles, for that because we can actually.
Join it together.
Oh yeah. So brother O from Italy. Oh, okay. Well, the F is done if we consider it that way.
Or
Okay.
from, is it?
Yeah. Brother O from Italy uh, has a class that teaches people how to say no, 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 no.
No, no.
And what they're saying no to are dangerous chemicals. Oh my god.
Manganate and bicarbonate.
Oh my god.
Wait, is CL covered?
Sorry.
Was
Yes,
CL?
covered class.
Also, the only two dangerous chemical here is HCO and MnO4, is it?
Yes, HCO. What's HCO again? Carbide? No. What's HCO? Uh,
HCO3,
HCO3. Oh, bicarbonate.
bicarbonate.
How is it bi?
Hmm, I'm not sure.
Okay. Oh, this may not go down so well on YouTube. Uh-oh.
Well, you can don't call it bi, you can call it B, bicarbonate.
Okay. Wait. I know why bicarbonate is a sin. Well, for me
Wait,
anyway.
teacher Charles suggested like maybe remove Italy and replace it with hell, so that the I don't confuse people.
So the I doesn't confuse people. Can. From Brother O from hell. But he's holy. Why would the I be confusing, Teacher Charles?
Not sure.
Oh,
Brother
because is
O
it because we're
from
pronouncing as Italy instead of I?
Brother O from Italy.
Oh, right. He didn't realize that there's I here, iodide.
Iodide.
Yeah. So why I clumped this together was so that because all of this is the iodides, all the
Mm.
IEP thing. So you remember it with brother O? Yeah, actually
Yep.
works out. Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Teacher Charles. Yeah, thanks for suggesting. Yeah, we love it. Okay, and then over here. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have. Okay, so it's bicarbonate.
Bicarbonate and permanganate.
Yeah, you know why this is a sin? Because there's bi, but then the formula is written HCO3.
Hmm.
How would you remember it? Because this one is like two to me lah. Bi, right? So bicycle, right? I hope I got that
Well,
right. Yes, bicycle,
bicarbonate always related to what? Yeah, baking soda, isn't it?
bicarbonate of soda. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So yeah. So because here is two, but here it says three. Okay, it's unhappy, and then permanganate. MnO4. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel that these names are quite demonic to try to remember.
It's correct. It's three.
uh, as if with all chemistry names. Yeah, because how you, you can't. It's so difficult to link this. Yeah,
I
together.
know, right?
I mean, and this would be like nitrate and nitrite and nitrate. Like, okay, so Joe, we need to help them remember which one's nitrate and which one's nitrite.
Oh, the no, 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 and no, no, no,
Yeah,
no, 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 no.
nitrite is because if I was studying for this, right, I've got no reason to. But yeah, if I had that, if I was studying this, I would definitely confuse the two. I would be like, which one's nitrate and nitrite again?
Nitrite is always like one less oxygen than nitrate.
Ah, okay. Well,
Mm.
this probably has to do. I think this probably has to do with like as you learn the naming patterns for
Yeah.
chemistry, it might actually make sense. So if you understand that, you don't need to maybe put nitrate nitrite here for yourself. But if you do,
Mm-hmm.
then you may need to lah. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, it's too bad though. It's too bad that it's not nitrite. It's too bad that NO2 doesn't start with nitrate first because that would have been easy because I would have gone like, okay, the one with less numbers always comes first. So A comes before
Okay.
I, right? But in this case, it's the opposite. Yeah.
Mm.
So how about this? In Australia, I used to like in Tassie, they always used to say no with an I. Yeah. So it always sounds like they always go like no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they always say that. So I'm gonna put a I here. No.
Uh,
And then here we can go Noah Noah.
Grace suggested something. Has
Oh, what do
glass
you guys
on
suggest?
moon. It's MN with four O. MN, the moon with four O's. Epic. Okay.
I love it. Thanks, teacher Charles. Okay, yes, let's change that up. Okay, so he has class to say no to. Um, yeah, he can have class on the moon.
Noise.
So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then teacher Grace suggested that for this one, permanganate, you can actually go per uh, M N
G
G O N.
40.
Okay. So, however you guys choose to remember this, yeah. So you can see that Teacher Grace, Teacher Charles, as well, have also uh, have their own way of that they would remember it. Okay, so they have class on the
Mm.
moon or something like that, and that will help them remember MnO4. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, I was thinking right. Mn. So the moon.
Four O's.
Yeah. So you remember it. So you remember it as like the O should be here instead of actually in between manganate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully that helps you guys. Yeah. If you think of another way to do it, share with us in the comments. We'd be so happy. Yeah. Everyone
Mhm.
thinks differently. Oh wow, Joe.
Yeah, it's already 8:30.
We may need to do a part 3 if
Oh,
that's the
okay.
case. Yeah, so we can end on time. So, guys, we always like to end on time because like while this is fun, we also know that playtime is important too, and you guys might have homework to do as well. So, yeah,
Pomegranate.
yes. So, guys, just one more thing. This kind of note taking could seem time consuming,
Mm.
but like well, 2 weeks from now. Actually, it was supposed to be next week, but 2 weeks from now, Joe and I
Uh-huh.
are going to do a revision, all right? Or we're gonna do very,
A
very
quick test.
special, very special, very special.
Special.
I was gonna say special an episode, so I guess that's what happens to special.
Special.
We created a new word, pomegranate. Oh yeah, yeah,
Pomegranate.
Charles pomegranate works too.
Mm.
Yeah, if that helps you, yeah, go ahead, use pomegranate.
But I still find moon with four O's is the best.
Yeah, it's quirky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and guys, the cleverer this is, please label. Always label.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like for this one, like this part here, yeah, you might want to just bracket and go nitrate and nitrite here so that your sorry, the A and the O kind of makes sense. And you could also use a different color so that you know that it doesn't belong to the formula.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well. But it's just to help you remember that this is nitrate and this is nitrite. Okay?
Mm.
Yeah. Playtime for sizzles. Yes, Chair Grace. Okay, so here we are with it. And guys, this may seem rather time consuming to do ImagiNotes. As I was saying, we're going to do a very special episode where Joe and I, okay, we have no, we have no reason
Uh-huh.
to study all these things. We have no reason
Yep.
or no external motivation to force us to remember this. Okay? The only reason
Yeah,
why
yeah,
we're
yeah.
doing this
It's
is
just for the
because
sake of like.
we are, well, for you guys it's for the sake of exam, right? I mean, that's not really
Mhm.
much of a reason, but maybe to get A's to make your parents happy. So already that's pretty much a motivation. Some of you may
Mm.
have given up, some of you may have been like, okay, I don't care. All right, but
Mm.
that's okay. So whereas Joe and I, we've left school, we're not sitting for the O levels, okay?
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how well we remember the ImagiNotes that we have done for the past, including next week, 8 episodes.
So are we going
So
to take tests?
so it's gonna be 2 months, and then we're gonna redraw this. Okay, like so during that session, we're gonna draw
Mm.
everything from episode 1 all the way up to episode 8. All right, just to see how well we remember it. Okay, and we're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
we're gonna speed through it. Okay, so down from the because what did we do? We did the separating techniques.
Yeah.
Then we also did the reactivity series and the
Oh,
ions list.
yeah.
Yeah, we haven't revised because we have no. Thanks, Dear Grace. Yes,
Gloom.
it is easy to remember. Yeah, so we're gonna try this. Okay. Yeah, and then we're gonna see how much we actually remember. We have not revised. We have not
Mm.
touched any of this because we have no reason to. All right. So
Yeah.
based on that, we're gonna see how much of the ImagiNotes we remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys may have to revise. You guys can stick it on the wall or whatever. You guys may have had to prepare for a test. We don't. So how do completely no motivation, like people have no motivation, adults, we don't even have, our lives are not on the line. Yeah, you are. And if you're Asian, your lives are definitely on the line with your next test score. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do an experiment and see, okay, how much of this we remember. Okay, but yes, Imaginos is time consuming, but the idea behind this is to help you remember it for long term.
Mm.
This is also what I use to learn Korean Hangul and Japanese hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Yeah, and oftentimes like I don't have to revise. Helps me remember all the alphabets really quickly. I don't have to come back and visit my notes till 6 months later. Say if I don't practice. All right. So yeah. So 2 weeks from now, special challenge for Teacher Joe and myself, and we might
Mm.
invite, say, Nad and Yvonne to come on, and quiz us or something, or ask us to draw. We'll see. We'll see. Or you guys can as well, like Grace, Teacher Charles, if you're available, like come on and go, oh, draw this. And we'll be like, okay, draw. As fast as we can. All right, guys. Thank you very much for being here.
Yay.
We love you guys, and we love you guys. Please stay safe. We know that some of you are probably going stir crazy at home. It feels very meaningless because we can't go out, but it's starting to open up in Malaysia. But for those of you who are in lockdown from different parts of the world, hang in there. You got this. If you feel sad, it's okay. All right, it's normal to
Yeah.
have feelings, and I think you experience it more intensely in a lockdown because less distractions, less change of scenery, less change of like environment as well. So yeah, you guys got this. As Nat says, you got this. All right, peace out, Joe. What should they do?
Like our
Before
videos, subscribe to our channel, and see you next week.
yes,
Every
and
Wednesday, 8 p.m. Malaysia time.
awesome. And guys, stay inspired. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.